Hello guys, welcome to Educate Andhra. Myself is Prabhakar. In this video, we are going to discuss how to make the conditional operators like OR operator in the PySpark. So we have a orders table. So we are going to read that orders table in the Databricks. So let's say there is a Spark command, spark.read.table. Here we have to pass the table name. Then the information will be stored inside this variable, and after that we can use this variable to display the columns and the rows of a table. Let me execute the run cell command. So the query will be executed and the data will be displayed in the Databricks UI. It will take few seconds, and see we have order ID, customer ID, product ID, order date, and so on columns available in the table. And let me insert a new cell here. I will just add insert cell below. Okay, now using the filters function we are going to filter the data. So we have this order df dot filter. So here, right, we can use order df dot status equal to, let's say we'll take pending ones, pending, let's see, okay, we'll take the pending orders. Okay, after that we have to call dot show method to display the data. See, now we can see only the pending orders. So this is a simple condition statement. Let's say if at all we want to add multiple conditions, I need pending orders as well as cancelled orders. So we have to put OR operator, OR, and same orders underscore df dot status equal to cancelled. But there is a twist in a PySpark. If at all we are adding the multiple conditions by conditional operators like or and etc., we have to keep each and every conditional statement inside the bracket. See, this should be placed inside the bracket, and this also should be placed inside the bracket. Otherwise we get the errors. Now let me execute the run command. See, so cancel spelling mistake, let's say CAN. Execute the statement. Now we can see both pending orders as well as cancelled orders. So that's how we can filter the data using the filter function in a PySpark, and make sure that we have to keep each and every conditional statement inside the separate bracket, otherwise we get the errors. That's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. We'll catch up in the next video.